gonna take a break here, not now, but fairly shortly. So, you know, if you're starting to, you know, the coffee's starting to kind of dwindle down towards your bladder, you know, just hang in there just a few more minutes. We'll take a 15, 20-minute break, so you'll have a chance to take care of that.
Can I do one more thing?
Do one more.
Okay. Andrea Barker,
Barker,
Molly Bradshaw,
Bradshaw,
Laura Britt,
Britt,
Lauren Capel,
Capel,
Victoria Conley, Judy
Conley.
Crane,
Crane,
Caitlin Henderson,
Henderson,
Anna Lawrence,
Lawrence,
Evie Pfeiffer,
Piper,
Bailey Romero,
Romero,
Samantha Ussery,
Essery,
Savannah Fugate,
Fugate, okay,
Casey Gaines,
Gaines,
Nicholas Heaps,
Heaps.
Caitlin Henderson,
Henderson, while they're coming up, I'll go ahead and introduce our next speakers. And they are listed there on your sheet, but Brenda Goodhart and Donna Gibbons. These are both employees at Baptist Health in Little Rock. They're directors of a couple of different areas of the hospital. And so they just want to come and just, you know, welcome you just a little bit and talk a little bit about some employment opportunities, both before you graduate as well as after you graduate. So if you ladies want to come on up.
Hello, I can come over here. I don't talk very loud. My family thinks I talk loud, but other people don't. Well, I'm so excited to see you guys here. I remember being on that side on my very first day. I'm Brenda Goodhart. I'm the Director of Women's and Children's. And this is Donna Gibbons. She has critical care. Anything else? Or and telemetry is part of that. I remember one of my first assignments. It was the first day, and this is how naive and lack of knowledge I had about nursing. My assignment was to go home and to figure out what TPR means. I'm serious. And so I was like, what? So I had to go, and I called a nurse friend, and then, you know, when I think about it now, I think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was going in there and didn't even know what that was. But learned a lot in those years. That was a long time ago. It was in the 70s. I graduated in 79. I'm excited y'all are here. Y'all are going to have so many memorable experiences during the next, 18 months? Is that what I heard? Yeah, that's great. It's going to be a fast 18 months. We have a lot of different opportunities at Baptist, so I know we'll see you guys as you rotate through our different areas. You're going to find an area that you love and that you really want to work with. And Donna's going to tell you a little bit about the PCT role, because as you get some experience down over the next few months, is it 6, 3? I don't remember how many months you have to be in nursing school before you qualify.
I think it's after their first semester.
Okay, she's going to tell you, but look at the areas that you want to really focus on and learn, but don't close yourself off. A lot of times as nurses we'll say, okay, I want critical care, or I want NICU or labor and delivery. Those seem to be the really common places that a lot of people want to work. What you gain by working med-surg in some of those other areas is you learn a lot about multitasking, which is valuable in nursing no matter where you're working. You also may find that the area that you thought would be your favorite isn't, and I've worked with a lot of nurses that's held true with. So keep your vision and mind open and try some different areas and get as many opportunities as you can.
Well, welcome. I'm glad to see all these faces bright and early after the 4th of July. Raise your hand if you are currently a PCT. I look around. There's a lot in here. I knew there was. Our PCT program it stands for Patient Care Tech. To qualify to be a PCT, you have to have 12 hours of college credit, and that includes English Comp. After that, you can apply, which I'm assuming everybody has that. After that, you can apply for Patient Care Tech. This took over our certified nurses assistants, our CNAs, our nursing assistants. So our plan is that we're only going to hire PCTs to help take care of our patients. Several of the hands that were up work in telemetry, med-surg. We do have some in the ICUs. And this is a great opportunity not only to find an area that you like and make money, because as a student you're going to work and you're going to get to see a lot of things, but this really gets you some hands-on. It lets you have the opportunity to find the type of patients and the type of work, to meet supervisors, to meet nurses that will have a great influence on your career. So if you are interested in that, there are full-time, part-time, and PRN positions. So you have to work once. In nursing, we like for you to work once every 30 days at least to keep you competent, keep your skills up, keep you competent on our initiatives. In Baptist Little Rock, we have 90 critical care beds. That's ICU. We have 4 different ICUs. You're going to find that throughout your clinicals. We have 3 telemetry floors actually, and a dialysis unit that's all under the critical care umbrella. We also have one of the busiest ERs that you'll find in the state of Arkansas, along with our own air ambulance service. The ICUs are the biggest ICU on the first floor in Arkansas. So you're not going to find another bigger ICU than what Baptist Little Rock has to offer. Women's and children, Brenda did not brag on that, but she can tell you this is a very busy women's and children's area. How many deliveries did y'all do last year?
We did 3,600, so last year we're among the top 2 delivering hospitals in Arkansas. It's really interesting. Willow Creek was number 2 over, probably for years, and I thought that would have probably been UAMS. It wasn't, it was Willow Creek. Last year UAMS moved ahead. There's a lot that we've done with regionalization in Arkansas, and that's made a big difference of where moms go and where moms are delivered. So right now it's voluntary, but we have levels, as do most states, but we were one of the last ones to go to the levels of NICU and labor and delivery. We're at level 3B, which is the same as UAMS. The only level 4 in Arkansas is Children's Hospital. The difference is they have ECMO and they do neonatal surgeries. Our NICU, our max we've had in the last year has been 78 babies. We're on 4 different units on 2 different floors. Labor and delivery, like I said, it's really busy. 3,600 births last year. It's actually 3,601. They're busy hopping. We have laborists. We were in the first in the state to do that. It's really nice. So 24/7, there's a physician actually in labor and delivery for an emergency that comes up. For those of you that have ever worked in a hospital, whether it was as a volunteer or PCT, you may have heard that overhead call that said, any available surgeon to labor and delivery stat. With having a physician there, even before the mom's physician gets there, then we have somebody that can get that baby out. Seconds really do matter in the lives of those babies. Really good outcomes in our NICU. We've got 6 neonatologists now, and we have 3 in NPs. So busy place. We're moving towards baby friendly, if you've heard anything about that. If you haven't, you'll hear a lot about it as you go through and look at Healthy People Arkansas. But we're just got into our stage 3 of that. It's a 4-part stage, so probably a year from now, a year and a half, we'll be moving to get our certification with that. What else can you think of? We have an after-hours pediatric. That's a great place to get experience as a PCT. It really is, because you're working directly with a pediatrician and hands-on.
We're getting ready to renovate our OR.
Yeah, that's where
Huge
we're
renovation.
Yeah. big also. If you've gone over there just looking, you can't get in the front door, so that's gonna be nice. Come,
Hard to find a front door right now.
yes, come fall, there will be a front door you can get through. Renovating our labor and delivery also, we're adding another OR suite there. And that's kind of to hold us over till we figure out what are we gonna do with all the other space containments with that.
We also have a large med-surg unit, and that is managed by Wendy Lincoln. She has from the 3rd floor to the 10th floor, and the opportunities there are orthopedics, vascular surgery, bariatric surgery, thoracic surgery, and oncology, and a lot of medicine. It's very busy. I came from the neurology unit, which is 5A, and then after 2 years, we were just talking about that. Everybody's gonna have a nursing story one day. And I went to SICU, the Surgical Trauma Intensive Care Unit. So it is a great place to start, that med-surg department. It is a great place to stay. You will see and learn and do a lot there. So welcome to your first day of class. I hope to see every one of y'all out on the units, and come up and say hi to me and to Brenda.
Yes. The other thing we didn't talk about was behavioral health. Bob Birchfield is the system director over that. We've got a really large behavioral health facility here also, and at the Southwest campus. So they do geriatrics there, and looking to figure out what do we do to kind of merge those two. But he manages both of those and does a great job. He's really tall, and he's the only I know I'm short, but I don't feel short.
Me either.
I'm almost 5'1", so I'm not that short.
I am 5'1".
But Bob is almost 7 feet, so when I stand next to Bob, I feel really, really short. Well, welcome. Do you guys have any questions for us? Enjoy the next 18 months.
Wow.
Bye.
On our agenda, I think I had down for you to take a little break, but Ms. Hamilton is already here, so I'm going to go ahead and let her speak. Then once she is done speaking, I do have some things that all of you need to sign. I know you thought you really signed your life away when you had Welcome Day, but we did forget a couple of things. So after she speaks, and then y'all go ahead and take your little break, but we'll assign, like, if you're, A through something, then we're going to have a little line set up for you to sign a couple of things. So I'm going to let Ms. Hamilton speak to you.
Good morning. I'm Laura Hamilton, the Dean of Nursing, and I met a lot of you at Welcome Day, and we're glad you're here. Are you excited to be here? Good. We're great. Well, I want to talk to you. Come over here, Haley. This is Haley Ellis. You might know Haley. She works in student services, and we want to talk to you just less than 5 minutes about some forms that you may need while you're in school. First of all, if you need something like, if you change your address or your phone number or your name, then this is our universal blue form. It's called an Administrative Service Request Form. So be sure to come back to Student Service, get one of these forms. If you need an enrollment verification, you'll fill out the blue form. If you need a letter of good standing, the blue form. If you need an educational reference, you'll need this form, or if you're going to withdraw, which none of you are going to do, this is the blue form. So you can find where Student Services, if you come in the front and go to the right down all the way into the hallway, that's where we're located. So that's the blue form. Okay, if you would like to have a locker, there's a locker request form that you'll need to fill out. So you come see Miss Haley and get that. Then there's a green form if you need a transcript request. That's for the transcripts, the green form. You all will be required to do some community service. If they've not talked to you about that, Ms. Manning, they will at some point talk to you about doing community service. It's a yellow form. If you do something like Race for the Cure or anything like that, you get community service service credit, so it's the yellow form. And then immunizations, a lot of you have been coming back to student service, turning your immunizations. There's a form, it's a purple form, and it tells you who to contact in your course about immunization, so you can pick up the purple form. The other thing I want to talk to you about is your educational plan. Do you all remember signing that on Welcome Day? I know you did a lot of things that day, but it's very important that you follow your educational plan. I went over that with the majority of you all, and some of you are taking Pulaski Tech classes this semester, and it's very important, before you think about withdrawing from a Pulaski Tech class, you need to come see me first, because it can affect your enrollment in nursing school if you withdraw from a class. So be sure you follow your ed plan, and if you've got any questions about it, then you can come and talk to me. Okay, do you have any questions for Haley or I? If we didn't go over something that you do have a question about, just come back to student services and we'll help you out. Okay? All right, Ms. Manning, I'll turn it back over to you.
Good luck, everybody. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, I'll let him get out the door for the portal people line out for the ladies' room or the gentleman's room. So it's like 10:02. So the next speaker, I believe, was scheduled for 10:25. So you do have about 20 minutes that you can take a break. While you were gone, I'm going to set up here at these tables. And if you'll come up and find where you are in the alphabet, I'm going to divide the class like into fourths, and we'll have some of our faculty up here to let you sign some of those forms. So go ahead, take you a little break. You know where the Snacks Cafe is. You can get you a little